You're listening to Tehachapi with Key Budge, Tori Costello, Greg Garrett, and Ashley Whitmore.
It's Tehachapi time. Key Budge, Claire Scotty today. Claire, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm a little tired, but looking at all the fun things coming up over the next couple of weeks, it's energizing me. So I'm excited, and yeah, starting today, Thursday, things are just going to get more and more fun.
Well, let me tell you. So last week we had friends come up from Bakersfield. I made sure we listened to the show. I said, "You guys got to listen to the show and tell us what you think and what you want to do." Well, we decided we were going to do wine. Okay, So we did 3 because Triassic was closed on Saturday for their wine club. So we started at Dorner, went to Tehachapi Wine and Cattle, and then over to Tehachapi Winery. 3 completely different experiences, and everyone loved it. They had no idea. They're like, I had no idea that this kind of energy was going on up here. So it was great exposure, but it's the first time I've ever gone to more than one winery. Normally I go to one and that's it. This was the first time I went from A, B to C, and it was a blast. Yay. So anyway, we just, I made everyone listen to the show last week, listen to your notes, and that's how we decided where we were going. So
wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. I love coming in every week to share.
Well, good. So where are we going to start this week?
All right, let's start with our breweries this week. And before even that, we've got Farmers Market. We have 2 weeks left of Farmers Market. This week, we're going to have a full booth. We have Tehachapi Winery and Tehachapi Wine and Cattle and West Lane. So we're going to have a full booth, a lot of different choices of wine. So come on out. The weather's going to be wonderful. I mean, I personally like a little bit of rain, but it'll be nice and cool and, still have that balmy summer evening. So it's just going to be a wonderful time. Come on out and enjoy.
It seems like every year we have one farmer's market that gets visited with a little bit of precipitation.
Yes. And I remember last year we had a downpour and there were still people that came out and enjoyed it. And we stayed as long as we could. Yeah. So that was really fun.
All right.
All right. So for our breweries, West Lane Brewing has their paint night tonight with As Unique as the Art, and they are doing a purple pathway. Very calming, very beautiful. Palon's Tacos will be there this afternoon. Friday, they have Ill Communication playing, which is a local punk band, and Poke Express will be there. Saturday, they're doing a pre-game party, 2 to 5. This is a pre-game before Cheers to Charity. All of our local breweries and wineries will be at Cheers to Charity on Saturday. However, West Lane is getting everybody warmed up. So head on over, maybe try a little beer, get relaxed, and just get ready to have some fun at Cheers to Charity. Every Wednesday, they have their open mic night starting at 5, and Cub and Gut Pizza is there to cater. Old West Brewing has their open mic night on Friday from 3 to, or they're open from 3 to 10 p.m. And I believe open mic night starts around 5 or 6. And then Cub and Gut Pizza will be there. On Saturday, they will be closed because they will be at Cheers to Charity. And I do want to put a little plug. They have an Oktoberfest coming up September 23rd at 4 p.m. at Old West Brewing. There's going to be a lot of wonderful food available, really good beer, and just a fun time to relax and celebrate fall. Local Craft Beer has their musical open mic night tonight from 6:30 to midnight, and Claudia's Catering will be there. Friday and Saturday, they will have Lupita's Tacos and Hot Tamales, and Saturday, they will be there at Cheers to Charity. Wednesday, Geeks Who Drink, 6:30. Moo Moo's Tacos was there this week, so we know there's always good food. Heading over to our vineyards, Dorner Family Vineyard is hosting Sippin' Stars with Discover Tehachapi on Friday night. That is going to be really, really fun. We have several people who have signed up for this, and we are so excited to take them on the first Sippin' Stars of the year. On Saturday, Milo Sledge is playing from 1 to 5. On Sunday, Dave Mordigian is playing from 1 to 5. And you'll enjoy charcuterie, sandwiches, pizza on Sunday, wine slushies, wine floats, beer, and gelato. And we have heard that Oktoberfest at Dorner will be September 16th and 17th. I'll have more information on that in a couple weeks, but always a wonderful time at Dorner Family Vineyard. Tehachapi Winery will be there today at Farmers Market. Friday night, they have happy hour from noon to 6 with 20% off all wine club purchases and or wine purchases. And I should say, if you're a wine club member, you get an extra percentage off. So it's extra happy. Saturday, Django is playing from 2 to 5. And they are also going to be at Cheers to Charity and Night on Balsam in Ridgecrest. So we're going to see Tehachapi Winery all over the place. On Sunday, you'll enjoy Darius Lux playing from 2 to 5, and they'll have charcuterie all throughout the weekend and Mosner sandwiches on Sunday. Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company has their happy hour on Friday, and Mike Heckathorn is playing from 4 to 7. On Saturday, they will also be out in Ridgecrest for Night on Balsam. They will be at Aviator Park for Cheers to Charity, and Guitar Ted will be playing from 2 to 5 at the tasting room. Sunday, Joey Fulco will be there from 2 to 5. And coming up, they have a hot August night, Wednesday, August 16th. This is something new they're doing, just kind of like a open the winery for one Wednesday a month and see how it goes. Acme Music Company is coming out from 4 to 7. They're going to have really good food and just celebrate these last few nights of summer. The menu at Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company, it will be tri-tip sandwiches with potato salad or chips, charcuterie, shrimp cocktail, summer salad with barbecue chicken, tri-tip or shrimp topping, and of course they have their sangria, their award-winning wine, all kinds of good stuff. Los Viajeros will also be there at Cheers to Charity on Saturday, and they have a really fun night coming up September 16th, starting at 6 p.m. They are doing an Argentine asado night. I'm so excited for this. Authentic Argentinian cuisine made by the Gauchos Catering. And you're going to enjoy, so if you've ever been to an Argentinian barbecue, there's like 20 different kinds of meat. It's just amazing. And all the choices, all the spices and the rubs and everything that they use to barbecue with. And then all of the sides, including chimichurri. There's going to be empanadas. There's going to be skirt steak, tri-tip, baby back ribs, pork belly, chicken, chorizo. The menu looks phenomenal. Plus you have authentic Malbec, an Argentinian varietal, and music. I mean, it's going to be so much fun. So $75 a person. Call to RSVP. That's September 16th at 6 p.m. 661-822-7735.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Sounds tasty.
The fun does not stop around here.
And then plus we also have Stray Leaves here in downtown.
Yes, we do.
And are they Thursday through Sunday?
Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
And they are, I think they open at 4 p.m. and go until 8 p.m.
Okay, perfect. And now the reason why you know all of this information is because of Discover Tehachapi, something you know a little bit about since you and your husband own this business. Let's talk about Discover Tehachapi.
Well, thank you. So Discover Tehachapi offers all-inclusive tours for our breweries and our wineries, or if you have a group of 8, we can create a private tour that is customized. So you can pick a brewery or a winery or a theater, or, if you just want to design a whole night out with you and your friends, we can help make that happen. We have a 14-seater bus that has air conditioning and heating. It's very comfortable. We have cooled storage for wine bottles and beer growlers and anything that you pick up along the way. And everything is included. So all you have to do is go on our website, Tehachapi, or discovertehachapi.com, and we take care of everything. So from the transportation, if you have a group of 4, we'll come pick you up. If not, we have designated pickup spots all across Tehachapi. All the tastings are included, lunch is included. It's made in our commercial kitchen so we can adhere to any dietary preferences that you have. And, there's snacks, there's water, there's history, there's dad jokes, everything you could possibly want in a tour, we have done our best to try to include.
Very good. And how can people get a hold of you?
We are on Facebook and Instagram at Discover Tehachapi. You can follow our website and check that out. There's lots of information, discovertehachapi.com. And you can always give us a call, 661-235-5334.
Perfect. Okay, now this weekend is the weekend that leads into Mountain Festival.
It is.
Do we have other things to do around town?
Of course. This is such a wonderful, busy time of the year. And the first thing that's going to kick off this weekend around town is Chalk on the Walk from TVAA and Gallery and Gifts. This is a wonderful event. I know they've had a lot of people sign up and grab squares. And so a lot of local artists, families, adults, kids, anyone who wants to grab some chalk and pour their creativity out on the street is welcome. And I know my family and I, we got one, and my daughter's very excited to color and help us create a little scene on the sidewalk. And so Chalk on the Walk is taking place on Saturday morning. Head over to Gallery and Gifts and check in, grab your stuff, and get started.
Now, are you guys going to do something that makes it look like there's a hole or something where people have to jump over? I always love that when I see someone makes it look like it's a construction site and they look down like, oh my God, and they jump, and it's just sidewalk art.
Right? Absolutely. I think I saw one, like there's a big crack, and then it's like as you peer into the crack, there was like stuff, like a whole nother world happening down there. And I was like, that's cool. So creative.
Very creative.
We probably won't be that creative, but we're having fun with it.
Okay, good.
And we know on the evening, Saturday evening, we have Cheers to Charity, 6 to 11 at Aviator Park. You do need tickets. This is a ticketed event. So I think there might be 1 or 2 left. So go to Eventbrite and look up Cheers to Charity Tehachapi. Grab those tickets. Remember, this is an amazing event where all the proceeds are going to local organizations and nonprofits that do really, really good work in our community.
Yeah.
So it's an awesome party. It's really fun, but it's also for a great cause. On August 14th through the 15th, the Family Life Pregnancy Center is doing a clothing drive. They have a lot of free clothes, shoes, jackets, hats, for infants and toddlers 0 to 2 years old. So that will be noon to 4, August 14th and 15th, 103 East D Street, their new location. On August 19th and 20th, we have Makers Market with TVAA and Railroad Park. This will be happening simultaneously with all the wonderful events in coordination with our Tehachapi Mountain Festival. So, I mean, no matter where you go, there's going to be fun and crafts and vendors and food and just so many fun things. So starting at 10 a.m., August 19th and 20th, head to Railroad Park for Makers Market. We know Mountain Fest is happening. I'll have all the details, but we do have guides that were printed by Tehachapi News. You can get those at the Visitor Center this weekend, or you can get them at the Chamber all through up until Friday. And then we have guides at all the hotels. We've been placing them all over. And then the weekend of, there will be guides placed all throughout the Tehachapi. So if you're going to the parade, there will be some guides there that you can pick up and see what's happening for the rest of the week. There will be some over at Central Park. There'll be some on Green Street. So lots of wonderful things.
Is there a digital version?
There will be very soon.
Okay, great.
And you can go to Tehachapi News and they'll have their guide online as well.
Okay, perfect.
But I'm updating. Let me put on my chamber hat really quick. I'm updating the chamber website on Friday, so it will reflect the full schedule then as well.
Excellent. Okay, great.
Put on my other hat. All right. And then heading a little further into our year, September 9th, the Family Life Pregnancy Center is hosting a dinner, fundraiser, and auction. This will be at Arosa Pines, and they are doing this very special dinner to help fundraise for some of their causes. So that's $125 a person. Tickets include wine and beer tastings, dinner and dessert, silent and live auctions, and a lot more. So I wanted to share that so you can kind of put on your calendar and reserve your ticket and you reserve your spot. Please call 661-823-8255. And again, that's September 9th at Arosa Pines,
All right.
Family Life Pregnancy Center.
Very good.
Okay. I know there's other things happening, but I wasn't able to get everything on today. I know our local library always has wonderful things going on. School started on Wednesday, so this is a little bit of a chaotic week for a lot of us. But, our library is always there to support and to help all of our new students.
And next week, we're going to really feature the Mountain Festival and highlight that, so you can look forward to it. But let's kind of tease just a little bit the 60th anniversary of the Mountain Festival, the Diamond Celebration. I think one of the cool things that's going to take place, the new ad, is the Get Down on Green Street.
Yes, Green Street, get down. So excited.
When we look at the history of really where this came from. And I've got a photo here in my office, and I never really looked at the inscription. But this photo in my office shows people dancing at the corner of Green and F, and that was to celebrate electricity coming into Tehachapi, and it was July 31st, 1915. It's 108 years ago, and they had a dance. And they came together and they did that every year as kind of a celebration. It kind of fell by the wayside. And this year we bring it back. 3 awesome bands are going to be playing on Green Street. We're going to close it down like we do the farmer's market. And was it 3 Bad Jacks, the Soda Crackers, and Mule Skinner
Revival.
Yes. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then we'll have our local breweries, local wineries participating with beer and wine available. It's a free event. You pay for the alcohol. But the event is free. It's going to be family friendly. And that's, I think, one of the highlights that I'm excited about because of how it kind of came to be in the history that it has.
Yes. And there will be food available. And I know several of our local restaurants like Wellness Grill and Kelsey's, they're going to be doing specials that night. So, Kelsey's will have their barbecue going on. You can walk over and grab some of that and then come back, and you'll hear the music all through town. It's going to be just a wonderful celebration and a commemoration.
And the tie-in, it starts as the Mountain Festival activities end in Central Park. So as that wraps for the day, you can come on over, enjoy the evening and have dinner, enjoy great music. And then once you head home, you can come back in the morning, go to the car show. That'll be right where you were to hear the music. The turnover, our Public Works Department is going to take care of that and spearhead it. And it'll be flipped and ready to go Sunday morning for the car show, Thunder on the Mountain.
Yes. And kudos ahead of time to the city staff and your Public Works, because I know how much work goes into that and how much coordination, and they've got it down.
Yeah. I know that you guys did an on-site walkthrough yesterday, and everyone's like checking boxes, dotting I's, crossing T's, because we want this to be a fun, memorable event.
Yes.
And I think we kind of flip back to last December when we did the Tehachapi Hometown Christmas, which we are going to do again this year. But that was one of those things where we tied in local businesses and we brought people downtown and we closed off the street for this themed event. And we did it with Farmers Market. And now with the Get Down on Green Street, it's just another thing that we're able to do to enjoy our downtown. It's a beautiful space and just enjoy being here in Tehachapi.
Yes. And I love events like this. It's bringing us together and just creating more reasons to celebrate.
Exactly right. All right. Before we wrap it up, let's go ahead and share how people can get a hold of you at Discover Tehachapi.
Yes, so you can always follow us on social media if that's your jam, Instagram and Facebook at Discover Tehachapi. Find out more information, discovertehachapi.com, or give us a call, 661-235-5334.
All right. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you.
All right, folks, if you've got a question based on what we've talked about today, everything that Claire has described, you can send it to us, or a suggestion for a future show, or you can share an event for coming up in the future. Send it to media@TehachapiCityHall.com. We appreciate the time you spend with us, and we'll catch you again soon right here on Tehachapod.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi, featuring the community members who make this such a special place to call home. If you have a question or a thought you'd like to share, email media@TehachapiCityHall.com. Thank you to Gary Mazzola for sharing his song, This is Tehachapi.